going on, everybody? It's your boy Hard Conversation.
And I'm I.K.H.C.
And it is Sunday, and we are back with another video, guys. It's been a long-ass week. Don't have a whole lot of playoffs to talk about. Really just one game. But before we roll anything out here, like, subscribe, share the video, guys. All the links below as usual. Twitter, Instagram, follow us there. He runs the Instagram, sorry. I run the Twitter. Let us know what you guys want to see in the comment section. We like that.
Yeah.
So
let us know any suggestions, anything you guys want us to talk about. Go ahead and hop on.
Or if y'all niggas don't like what we saying, you can come holler at us in the comment section too.
You know.
So not niggas in general, but you know what I mean, people. Anyway, let's dive right in. Humans, yeah, let's dive right in, man. So today we're talking about the Celtics and the Cavs. This is game one. Just went down a couple hours ago, man. It was a phenomenal game. Celtics beat the shit out of the Cavaliers. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It was an ass whooping from start to finish. A thorough ass whooping, okay, guys?
I think that game two will be more competitive. It's not too much to talk about there.
Yeah.
I did like Boston's strategies. With switching it up. They gave LeBron a bunch of different looks. They doubled him. Then sometimes they fronted him. Then had a guy hub over. Then sometimes they let him play one-on-one. And they kept switching it in random orders.
And they were getting back on the shooters too. When they did double them, they were getting back, rotating back to the shooters.
Really well, and
they
played really well on offense. Sharing the basketball. Shout out to Marcus Morris came out.
Said,
you know, after making a bold statement, I thought LeBron would try to take his head off because he said, you know, outside of Kawhi, I'm the best guy to defend LeBron James. I thought that would, you know, anger. And then, you know what I'm saying? But he did say it respectfully. You know what I'm saying?
He wasn't saying
he said respectfully, nobody can do
it. And I don't mind the confidence also. I know people were taking that, you know, the media take that shit and they run with it. It's just confidence, man. Like, it's nothing wrong with that. Now,
who remember Ruben Patterson?
Yeah, the Kobe stopper.
That nigga got like a 50
ball
dropped
on every. But it was okay because he felt like he could guard, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know can't nobody really guard LeBron James one-on-one, but there are some guys who do make it tough on him, essentially, like a Kawhi, like a, you know, Marcus Morris. Yeah.
You can't bully him too much.
Yeah.
You got to outplay him.
But we didn't even really get any predictions. But anyway, I like the game plan going into this particular game because I'm a big Brad Stevens fan. He's a Brad Stevens fan. And he didn't get a single Coach of the Year vote, which we won't discuss that. That's ridiculous.
That's stupid.
Well, we won't discuss that. Shout out to the I.K.H.C, my guy, won Coach of the Year. That whole situation. That was some bullshit. But anyway, guys. So yeah, I figured that they were. Well, I had always said, and in previous videos, you guys can go look, that the Boston Celtics, they're kind of like the Pacers in a way because first of all, they're not afraid of LeBron James. You got a coach in Brad Stevens.
They're a better team.
They're a better team than the Pacers. They got better personnel.
They make the Cavaliers pay more. Like when they blew the Cavaliers out, it was more like an outlier, but. I can see a lot of this coming unless the Cavaliers.
What I meant was by the team, the way it's structured and the type of players that they have. They have a similar type of players. They're big. They're big. They have a big lineup. They don't really have a. I mean, outside of Oladipo, there's no real star. And so they're constructed similar.
What I like is that Boston can have. You never know.
But you got
Jason Tatum could give you 20, then Jaylen Brown could give you
balance.
That's the one
balance.
thing about
it's a lot of balance.
Indiana had which was like outliers where Boban gave you the game.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's more consistent with Boston.
Yeah.
One of those guys are going to be having a good night.
Yeah. They got better players overall. They're slightly deeper. They're structured the same way.
Team than the Cavaliers, easy, but you know. Cavaliers do got LeBron, so that's the one equalizer.
And on top of the fact that you got Brad Stevens, who in my opinion, he's like a mini Greg Popovich, man. He's really like this. Now listen. Now I've watched the NBA basketball for a very long time, and when I say this, please don't at me on Twitter. He is doing a phenomenal coaching job. It's probably one of the best coaching jobs I've seen probably the last 10 years. I swear to God. With just a team going from the things that Boston Celtics go through, you lose your second best player the first game of the season.
Pop,
okay,
I seen Pop.
There's very few coaches that have been able to do this. Then you lose Kyrie later in the season with still like 20, 30 games left, and then you get the news right before the playoffs starts that he's not actually going to play in the playoffs. And then you still win the first round when everybody said you weren't. You still win the second round when everybody said you weren't.
Everybody thought Philly
was going to beat them. Blow through them. Everybody said you weren't. And then you turn around and now you do this to the Cavs' first game. I understand it is first game. So LeBron stands, please calm down. I get it, it's one game. But you go out there and you perform this way, that man is coaching. I have not seen him play a coaching, just a coaching run like this in a very long time.
It's one game, and this is the craziest thing, you know what I'm saying? Because if it was one great game, oh boy, y'all be on Twitter letting us know about it.
Oh, yeah.
No, in the bad game, I can't even get a LeBron James tweet.
Crickets.
Like my nigga didn't do nothing.
It's crickets.
It's not just him. It was a lot.
It's not just him.
Adjustments. They gonna make. I feel like they're gonna make Rodney Hood play better at the end. I thought he would get maybe some more minutes, maybe next game. But I think the biggest adjustment will probably be LeBron being more aggressive.
And listen,
maybe he might have to be less.
And
aggressive.
look at this too. They completely took Kevin Love out of the game. Kevin Love was nowhere to be seen, and he did not put his imprint on this game. He got shot, but listen, he wasn't effective at all because you got Kevin Love trying to guard Al Horford on the other end. That's taking him out of the game. Like, he don't play no defense. Then think about it though. When he's getting cooked on the defensive end, he's not gonna come. Kevin Love, we all know, man. He's a streaky guy, and when he gets comfortable, and I like Kevin Love. I'm a Kevin Love fan.
He sent the limo to ride a boy out to Lake Elsinore with a couple of guys.
Nigga, ain't nobody got time for your stories.
That's my God, man. Kevin
Love. Anyway.
So yeah, don't.
Anyway,
but he gonna play better next
No,
game.
he is. But what I'm saying is that he's gonna have to play on both ends because they're not gonna just let him. Toronto let Kevin Love stand out there and just take 3-pointers wide the fuck open. What nobody guard him. They didn't make him work on the defensive end. Bro, they're making him work.
There's one thing I didn't see a team able to do: double team LeBron and cover the 3-point line. That was crazy to me.
And then they got to come down and punish him on the other end.
And
y'all niggas finna strap up and play some defense.
One thing I didn't like about Boston was I felt like they was taking, like sometimes they was just taking too good shots, like too many good shots. Like they wasn't passing up. They was which is smart basketball. They was passing up, a good shot for a great shot. Like they would have a shot and then pass it, and it would be, I was like, man, that's a lot of lot of thought into that.
Yeah. No, so it's just, at the end of the day, it's a great series. I give the Celtics more credit. I know how they go. Phenomenal. They play phenomenally. You can't expect Cleveland to play like this.
It's gonna be a harder adjustment
in game 2
than I've seen him have to play because this will be a series that he will lose miserably if his teammates don't step up.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna either gonna take a whole bunch of tough shots the whole series and actually play well.
Yeah.
But it's not gonna look
it's not gonna
be
easy
because he's gonna be playing against a
yeah,
double.
It's not gonna be easy.
So if his teammates don't do nothing, they're gonna be about it.
They're gonna be about it, yeah, because it's not there. I'm telling you guys right now, this is the one thing that people really, really, really underrate about Boston because they don't have Kyrie, they don't have that signature superstar player. They are such a well-coached team, guys. They're so balanced. They can get it from anybody. Discipline. They can get it from anybody any given night. And it's really hard to game plan when you don't know.
You know what I'm saying? And
exactly.
I think Tyronn Lue makes too many confidence errors, like stripping guys' confidence, not playing them, not going with guys. Like in the Toronto series, man, that should have been experimental. You letting everybody get loose because they had no chance of beating you. That's where you build guys' confidence. That's what Brad Stevens does. He makes sure that every player, even when guys get taken out of the starting lineup like today and they insert Marcus Morris, that's not a confidence shot on nobody else. They all understand why
it's
the decision was
made. We just make an adjustment.
Better matchup for LeBron. And you know what I'm saying? You heard him say it. So we're gonna pull you out the lineup. You still gonna play the same, but we just wanted to go here to start. And I just felt like, you know what I'm saying? He just conveys what the game plan is. It's not about the individual.
Yeah,
and they're trying to win. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and they're such a well-coached team. A lot of that, and I give Brad Stevens a lot of credit. He's not out there shooting jump shots, but he gets those guys prepared like nobody else in the league. They came ready to play. You had the intensity. Yeah, no, the whole team. No, obviously.
You gotta get the team because
absolutely.
There are some guys who got good coaches that just don't listen.
No, I get it. I get it. But
that's both parts.
Listen, ever since he's been in Boston, they've played. They've been phenomenal.
He got a good deal. He didn't get a bunch of prima donnas.
Yeah.
He got great guys.
And he has a system that works, and everybody's bought into the system.
Killers, too. Yeah. Because they said he was watching Duke play. He was like, man, if we get a top pick and we get this guy, we're going to be all right. And they was talking about Jason Tatum. So he was the guy, you know what I'm saying? I like a guy who does that. He know player personnel. He know what type of guys he wants in the system.
You could even make a case that,
just go out there
I can't say this for sure, but you can make a case that Jason Tatum right now is playing just as well as Donovan Mitchell was. Essentially, he's been very consistent. Now, he hasn't exploded like Donovan, and he's not carrying as much weight either. But, he's not required to do what Donovan does for his team.
If you're going to say the absolute best player at this point right now on Celtics, I would go Jaylen Brown.
Well, yeah, Jaylen Brown's probably the
you know
best
what I'm
player
saying?
on the team
'Cause
right
he's
now.
a little
Yeah.
year above and he got more experience.
But I mean,
Jason
Jason
Tatum's
Tatum's, yeah, he's not
Right,
playing
so
like
it's
a
not
rookie at all.
Utah
Man.
where Donovan Mitchell was like be all end all. So
Yeah.
he got them crazy games.
Yeah.
But it's not even needed for them to
Yeah,
get W's.
exactly.
So
That's
he
what I'm
don't
saying. They're
have
not in
to
the
do it.
same position, so it's hard to compare
Yeah,
them.
that's what I'm
But
saying. But
he's playing
preparing
very well.
So he had the
Both ends of the ball, too.
7 consecutive games with 20 plus
20 points.
points.
Yeah, that's crazy. Crazy, and he's solid too, man. He doesn't look rattled. He doesn't look shook to take big shots.
Broke today, but he had 16. So
Yeah.
good, solid. You know,
Yeah,
something.
no, still solid. They got a little bit of everything. So
end of the game, he did a lot.
definitely, guys, this series is gonna be in for a long. It's gonna be a great one. I'm like I said, I expect LeBron to do what LeBron does. I expect him. LeBron is probably one of these smartest players in the NBA. He's gonna make adjustments, obviously, to his game.
Yeah,
he's gonna get those other guys ready to play.
Film.
He's gonna do, and that's one thing I can't say.
Detail.
Yeah, that's one thing I can't say about LeBron is that people we sit up here and we do go through what he does and what he doesn't do, but one thing we've never questioned was his basketball IQ.
Yeah, he knows the game.
He knows the game in and out, so he's gonna go in and make adjustments personally. He's gonna find out what he can do. He's gonna get the team ready.
Like this year, he's been doing a great job of empowering his teammates.
Yeah.
So hopefully they come through and make it.
Yeah.
You
It's
know,
gonna be tough though. This is not Toronto, and I think his teammates realize that after this game. Shit, this is not the same niggas that we just played.
They don't
like,
care, and that's how
yeah.
you want it though. You know what I'm saying? Because LeBron gets smacked in the finals because teams in the East don't offer no type of preparation.
Yeah.
This is the closest thing you're gonna get to Golden State. San Antonio is Boston. The only difference that's gonna be is you gotta insert stars.
Yeah.
They're just better than everybody and they execute on that level.
Yeah.
But this is like a good challenge for them because they have a way to
Oh
play
yeah,
them.
you're okay. This is what's required. You're gonna absolutely now. The LeBron last round was great. Don't get me wrong. LeBron first round was great. He's gonna have to take it up another notch if they hope to win this series, guys. Or his teammates are gonna have to pick it up.
They're gonna be more pivotal.
Yeah, then
they're knocking down shots. They
exactly.
would have to back off the way that they play him, and then
he can get loose.
If they just bricking and they just double teaming him, it's gonna be like
it's gonna be tough.
You.
Yeah.
So LeBron gonna have to make a decision on whether he's going to shoot over doubles, which is not him at all.
And Brad Stevens and that team, that he's going to make the proper adjustments too. It's a chess game at the end of the day. He has the pieces. They match up really well with the Cavaliers outside of LeBron James, and they even match up to a point with him. They don't have an individual person that can stop him, but that's the great thing about Boston, just like Golden State, where that they have their great team defensively everywhere on the court. So there's really no weakness. Like we saw today, they rotated well. They played double. They gave a lot of pressure. Full. There was a couple of times where the three-quarter court pressure coming down the court. They put a lot of pressure on the guys handling the ball majority of the time. Clarkson, George Hill, those guys caused a lot of turnovers. They rebounded the ball very well today too, and that's another thing that is very, very underrated too. Yeah, you get rebounds, you can control the pace of the game if you out-rebound another team generally, and it makes the job a little bit easier. You're not. It's not a whole lot of fast breaks going on because LeBron, he excels on fast breaks, and that team is younger, they're a little quicker. So if you can stop all of that, you'll eliminate part of his game. Because LeBron on a fast break, it's either a point or a foul generally once he gets a full head of steam. So if you can eliminate that, you take one of the best parts of his game out.
Yeah, man, pretty much, man. We got Celtics 1-0. Next game on Tuesday.
And then who we got tomorrow is Warriors Rockets. Finally,
get into that one.
We'll dive into that one.
Yeah, after they play one game.
After they play.
I really, not the Warriors wiping the floor.
You know what I'm saying?
I got to see how they play.
We'll see. So we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here, guys. Oh, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Yeah, if you're watching it, if there's single dads out there, happy Mother's Day to you. Not calling you a man. Not calling you a woman, but you got to be both. So if there's any fathers out there taking care of their kids by themselves, happy Mother's Day to you too. So it's the Boy Hard Conversation. We'll catch you guys a little bit later. Once again, every Wednesday, every Sunday, like, subscribe, share, and comment, guys. We love it when you guys comment. Please, 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 please. Peace out, guys. Catch you later.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 M's in my bank account.